Oh, actually. Oh.
Guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sameti. The YouTube WyzGyz. How you doing, Connie? Welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome to WyzGyzEntertainment. This is your host, Wyman. This week is kind of light on guests. Rather than 10 guests this week, I think I've got a total of maybe 5, 6, something like that. So it gives me a little time to take advantage of it and fill it in with my other content when I'm not supporting any comic creators in their books and campaigns. I do videos like this where I share the good stuff I pick up from local comic shops. So for those of you excuse me, who may not know, in addition to being addicted to Comicsgate comic books, I still try and support my local comic shops because I don't want to see them all die. Those that are still around, I usually either pick up things like posters, t-shirts, and back issues in the long boxes. I typically don't get anything from the new stuff, the new shelves, because of the difference. And I don't have the patience to dig out the few gems that might still be out there. So I go in the long boxes in search of the comic books that were worked on by the big creators who are now in Comicsgate. I figure as their popularity in Comicsgate increases, then the back issues of the previous works will increase. So that's kind of my line of thinking on that. I did want to take a moment to thank you all for your continued support. My YouTube channel is now at, I think, 351 subs. It's a long, lengthy churn, but at least it's going in an upward direction, so that's a good thing. Meanwhile, let's see, where is my Twitter at? My Twitter is at 882. So like 541 on YouTube, 882 on Twitter. So I'm building back up. I used to be higher. I used to be like 950 in Twitter, but then they had that huge run where they blew everyone out of the water and took away people's follows and subscribers. And now I think their next stage is to get rid of people's likes on their channel, on their videos and streams. I don't know what their ultimate plan is, but it's pretty lame, is all I can say. Yeah. So let me see here. I was just doing a little more promo here and there. Hey, welcome, what about? Ahoy, good sir. Hello. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, I no clue how many people will have a chance to stop by. I know there are other people streaming at the same time. Yeah, geez, you got a tickle. but I appreciate anyone who takes a moment to come here. And heck, I don't even mind if you're on multiple streams supporting multiple people. More power to you. I do the same thing myself. Of course, I have to focus on one channel at a time in terms of the audio, listen to what they're saying, and get involved in chat. But it's hard to listen to 4 or 5 or 8 different streams where everyone is talking on every one of the streams all at the same time. So I mainly focus on one, and then I sometimes am on other in the chat on several other streams. It's fun to see what's out there because there's a whole lot of talent, a whole lot of creators, and a whole lot of promoters. So pretty exciting environment we are in. Let's see here. Let's see. To an extent, I attribute part of it to the stupidity of COVID. Had that not all happened, I don't think people would have come to this staunch realization that, now's as good a time as any to do a type of career, start a career, or do any type of work that involves working from home. So I'd say it's pretty sweet, personally. Let's see here. Man, I'm making a mess of my place. I was just eating some Chinese food, or American Chinese food. Hello, Joe Frago. What's up, dude? Hey, Go Rider. Hey, what about? How are y'all? You know what? Here. You know what? I don't have any. I thought I had plans later tonight because I was trying to block out time in my schedule every Wednesday to hop on Piper's stream, but I don't think she's doing one tonight. So what I'm going to do, first dip the spoon into the jello pudding. No. Let's see. What about Joe Frago and Eagle Rider, and what about Eagle Rider and you are just some of my favorite peeps. If anyone's interested in hopping on, this is a panel. This is freeform tonight. I wasn't planning on throwing up a panel, but if anyone's interested, okay. Hiatus for other work. Bad day wise. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope you get better, and that things look up for you. Frago, be on the lookout for something. Ew.
It's been that kind of a week.
Oh, has it? Oh, what a rough time.
Well, I pushed myself to do my drive and my art stream today because I haven't in the last week, but considering the fact that the spasms from the possible Parkinson's caused me to, not just injure my knee, but bruise my tailbone last week, it didn't exactly feel good doing all that, so I'm back in bed. Oh,
shoot. That's got to be crazy. I've got family and friends who have fibro, and they try to describe it to me, but no matter what they say, it's hard for me to actually grasp what it's like, what they're going through on a daily basis. And the closest I can imagine is when I have a really bad Charlie horse from not getting enough water in my body.
But that's the thing, is they're going, some days are fine, and then some days I can't stop spasming or shaking, and I want them to do fine, and then I'm sitting there on freaking mindless entertainment off of High Council the other week and start spasming in front of the full audience.
That's got to be tough. I mean, you don't want
to... There's always the people who want to say things about it, want to say, well, you're doing it for attention. It's like, you have no idea what it's like behind. It's like, why would I want to look like an idiot?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, no one would want to do that. Welcome, Tehillim 29. I think I got a few comments. Oh, wait, you know what?
I want to get, put together a couple $100 fund and just order a whole bunch of the old family estate comic packs from eBay where they have the whole comic book, like the old shops, the whole boxes. Because they'll sell those off cheap on eBay from family estates and stuff after people pass their stuff.
Really?
And you can get anything almost from old unheard of comics to flops to modern and stuff all mixed in together when you get them.
Oh, wow. What a trip.
So I want to save up just a chunk of several $100s and order a few of those and just see what the hell I get just for the fun of it.
That would be fun. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I hadn't thought of doing that. I always was leaning towards, that you ever watch that show, Storage Wars, where there's a group of regulars who go to different storage units and then they bid on them, and all you get to do is open it up, they break the lock, of course.
I know about those.
Yeah, I was thinking of either getting involved in that kind of thing or actually going to those, and what are they called? What was that term you used? Where estate sales, where you actually physically visit the estate sales, hold the paddle up to bid for them. But what you described sounds like an even better deal. You might be able to score even cooler stuff. And Tehillim 29, thank you for subbing to my channel. Yeah, I think I'm either at am I 441? No, 341 or 342, something like that now. Pretty cool. Froggo says there's an antique mall here with a room full of thousands of comics I found. Oh,
I've been called a vulture because I'm not ashamed of going to, businesses closing out to get displays for stuff I need to do, things like that. When I was making and selling the jewelry to pay for inner city charity work, I went when they closed out Hancock Fabrics because, the company went change with modern times and they just couldn't keep up sales.
Hancock Fabrics.
And I got called a vulture because I went there on the last day of closeout to get anything they'd give me. And I'm like, I fucking worked there, for crap's sake. Those were my coworkers. I went and picked their bones up. Thank you. So, yeah, okay, I did. Guess what? I come in. They're trying to get everything out so they can actually shut the door for the final time.
Yeah.
They were told to get rid of it no matter what it takes and stuff. They walked over. They took everything off the entire beading wall and threw it into this giant paper bag and said, here, $35.
Whoa, jeez. Dang.
And when I came home and added it up, there were real pearls, coral beads, gemstones, and other stuff in this bag, along with Swarovski, fire polished check beads and stuff.
Whoa, damn.
Guess what? Do you know how much work that paid for inner city missions, for work for disabled children and stuff? It was damn well worth it.
Whoa. Holy cow. That's sweet. Man. So I don't remember such good. Well, that was one of the fancier ones. I don't remember such primo looking stuff at those kinds of places, but I guess they were fancier than Michael's and maybe even fancier than Hobby Lobby and stuff.
Well, even those stores have the fancy. It's just that it's not all they have.
Right. Yeah. It was
So that's just the way things go.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, you're literally doing the store a favor. They're regretfully having to close down for whatever reason they have, but it might be so that they could survive by keeping other locations open during tight times. And like I would do something similar. There was this place that I was driving down the street and then I saw this guy flipping around, one of those sign holder people that's literally hired to spin a sign around and get people's attention about the closing, going out of business sale. And it was for a furniture place, and I don't remember ever having heard or seen it before. It was pretty funny that they were going out of business and stuff. But by the time I got there was hardly anything. I got a couple like stools, chairs, but virtually everything else was gone already. It had already been picked over, and same goes for the local. Let's see, it was a Macy's, and it was one of the few remaining stores, anchor stores in the local mall. And basically, most of all that was left was like furniture and brackets and things you hang on, hooks you hang on the wall, pegs. And I was going to check things out to see if I could find any like cookware for a really good price, or I don't know if you know, but I have a few items from Comicsgate campaigns where they're like helmets and stuff. And I wanted something to, like those styrofoam heads to sit it on, for display. And so I was looking around for that kind of stuff, like mannequin heads. But I was too late. Too many others. Too many people. I mean, I came in too late, I guess, is the real issue. I didn't even think they would go through product that fast. Let's see. Yeah, I love those antique malls too, Frago. We got a couple of them, and I was trying to do a stream one time at one of them, one of the bigger ones, and come to find out, I forgot to turn on Go Live. So I was just talking to myself for for like 30 minutes. And at the same time, I was also unprepared because I was also unprepared because I didn't have enough battery life. Fraga says, thanks for subbing to Elim. WyzGyz good peeps. Thank you. I meant to say, Fraga, that I'm hoping if I get off my ass to have something out to you. I'm hoping it'll arrive by end of next week. Maybe if I'm lucky, in middle of next week. Just some random, goofy, fun stuff. All right, you're on the road to 200 plus subs yourself. Sweet. Yeah, it's a grind for sure. If you happen to be a gamer or know the reference in World of Warcraft, it's kind of reminiscent of being a level 1 and killing mutton until you level up and can afford to get new weapons and gear. It is showing you have 351 subs, probably 352. Who is that? Tell me in private chat who you are. I don't recognize you. Probably 352 now because of my subbing. All right. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, all right.
Hey, you guys! Baby Ruth! Bye!
The real Alice, man. Okay.
People.
Let's see. I just put together a $150 wheelbarrow for $15. Nothing wrong with finding deals. All right. Did you need a wheelbarrow, or did you build it so that you could fix it up and resell it for profit? Thanks to the group of Fandom Collective, I might not have found your channel. Oh yeah, Fandom Collective is amazing.
They are. They do a lot to help people out.
Totally. Yeah, they are so very helpful. I mean, from the very beginning when I was first starting out, they reached out and said, hey, if you have any questions, hit us up. Be happy to help you. They're pretty sweet. I gotta see if I can get them on my channel sometime and like do an interview or something. Yeah, be on the lookout for something in the mail, Joe. Hopefully your address hasn't changed, but if it has, DM me and let me know. Let me see what I can find, because last time I did a LCS opening or reveal, basically, I think I combined all the comic books from both LCS visits. So this might actually just be non-comics, because like I said at the start, I not only collect comic books, but I also collect t-shirts and posters. So hopefully hopefully things go all right. Let me see. Why do you look familiar? Are you able to see the back room, Rosetta? The guests, other guests who are trying to join?
I don't know. I don't really care. That's the thing. All these people have all their little dramas. I just don't care.
Right.
I'm going to deal with the medical issues going on. I'm going to deal with friends who are hurting, and everyone else can have their little petty dramas and infights.
Yep. True that. Let me see what I got. Man, looks so familiar. Can't place though. All right, let's see. I probably could have planned this better too, especially since I knew I was doing posters. It's how's this go? Oh. All right, so this one is.
Yeah, I'm all tiny and insignificant. Ooh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, I like this one.
Boobs make everything better.
Yeah, there you go. Do you go on Snowdub's channel?
Oh, yes. I was going to say, just to piss off the people that were trolling earlier. Titty privilege.
Yeah. The reason I ask is because they had a stream 1 or 2 days ago. And
I know Piper and Saggy doing jiggles.
Yeah.
Oh, I had people messaging me trying to get me to join, but I was unfortunately dealing with the injury and couldn't get up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, everyone missed you there. This is an X-Men one.
Fun. Wow, that's cool.
I like Jean Grey even in that costume.
One sec, gotta deal with something.
All right. Oh, shoot. Dang it. We have Black Cat. She's scraping the glass with her claws. That's pretty sweet. Man, your icon, your avatar looks so familiar, but I can't place you. You're going to have to help me out. Maybe I'll bring this one back up for Rosetta to see. And then, all right, so this is working out better than I thought. There's this X-Men one, where they're being chased by the Sentinels. I love this because it highlights Storm. That's one of her cooler costumes. Well, I sure got a lot of X-Men, didn't I? X-Men First Class. Angel. Is the other guy's name Puck? I don't remember. And then you got Iceman, Jean Grey. So that was First Class.
It's tomorrow. Remember it.
I accidentally unmuted.
No, I thought he was done, and then he came back in and started talking again.
Okay.
Hubbies, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Indeed. I was gonna show this one again since you missed it. Black Cat, where she's drawing her claws down a pane of glass. Have you seen this one before?
Ow!
Yeah.
You did see that I did Campbell's drawing challenge, right?
But I think I missed it.
Oh, one sec. I'll message you the link.
Oh, sweet. The one about doing, let's see, it wasn't, oh shit, it wasn't Mary Jane, it was another character. Black Cat.
Mm-hmm.
The one where
That's
she's biting on pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Where he asked everybody to do their own version of it.
Yeah.
I finished mine this week, not last week, because having a bruised tailbone meant I couldn't exactly set up a lot to work.
Right. This one you might appreciate, Froggo. I assume you recognize him. I used to watch a series when I was a kid. Oh wow!
There, I DM'd you over the message with the drawing.
All right, let me see.
I finished the last of the colors on my version of it today. I just posted it a few hours ago.
Oh, wow. Let me see.
Unfortunately, a little drop of crumb off of the white pencil got caught in the camera image on the chest, but other than that, it looks right.
Did it? Man, I'm not seeing it.
But that's my obsessive OCD eyes going, I saw that. Then I brushed it off and went, oh, I already posted it, damn it.
Let me see if I can.
I made her a little more voluptuous than even before.
Well, you know what? Let me do it this way, actually. That might work better. Okay, so PBS.TV. PBS share. Oh, tab. PBS. Is that it? Hey, Rosetta, have you joined Live It?
I haven't. I'm so bad with technologies, I very rarely join new ones.
I'm thinking of joining this specifically because Jesse's on it. And she's always saying how much she enjoys it. I don't know if it's a platform I could maintain an account on, because it sounds like you have to consistently put out content, and I'm not the best at that. Let me see if it works.
There it is. On the small scale right now, but...
Oops.
That's my sketch.
Radical.
My version of it.
Cool.
Not bad if I say so myself.
I like
I
it.
admit I've never tried to draw spider webs before, and I kind of gave up on those and just did it flat colored instead.
Hey, it conveys the message.
Yeah, the message is I've got giant tits.
Well, I suppose so. Yeah, you got a point.
I kind of made the outfit lower cut and the boobs a lot bigger, and the hair a bit bigger, and same with the butt.
Yeah. That's
Sorry
cool.
about that.
That's cool. It's all good.
Just remember, that was from the hands of the one they're saying has Parkinson's. So that was from Twitter's spazzy hands.
Hopefully it's not that. Is it one of those things where they're just throwing around ideas as to what it might be?
No, it's one of those things where they've been discussing it with me, and I went over the warning signs, symptoms, and checklists with them, and out of the issues with it, it's 49 of 50 warning signs. So at this point, it's confirmed. That is so fucking cool. At this point, it's confirmed because 10 of those signs only really occur with very specific neurological conditions, so it's one or another.
So is it like something that gets progressively worse as you get older? Or
according to the list they gave me on which things it could be with those neurological symptoms, they're all degenerative.
Yeah.
So really, Parkinson's or not, it's not going to be a good outcome either way.
Well, since Michael J. Fox brought a lot of attention to the cause,
Yeah.
Have you heard whether or not
I had these people respond to me with, the first response I got is, "You're too young for that." It's like, well, actually, I'm about 9 years older than he was when he got diagnosed. And when he got diagnosed, they commented that he'd been having the symptoms for a long time. And if you even look back, even in Back to the Future, you can see a few of the spasms and shakes a couple times.
Oh, wow. I didn't pay that close enough attention to notice.
I always have to that kind of thing because of growing up with the seizures and nerve damage.
Uh-huh.
So I notice when people have those weird little twitches that are unexplainable when they're doing another scene, or there's a cut where they suddenly go up higher than they were before, and you can see that it's a little shaky underneath and stuff like that. I've always kind of noticed.
I thought that kind of stuff was the result of camera problems.
Some of it. When you see a few of the scenes, you can actually see his hands twitch kind of weird in a couple of them.
Gotcha.
Which is one of the first signs of early Parkinson's, is this really specific twitch in the hand.
I wonder if there's been much in the way of medical progress.
There are treatments, but again, it is degenerative and there's no cure yet.
Right.
So it's one of those things that's just going to be rough.
Oh no, Froggo got a nail in his foot today, washing the wound while he listens. Oh shit. Yuck. Yeah, make sure that thing doesn't get infected. Sweet poster. Thanks, What About? Got 3 more posters and a few more items. And I don't know if I'll do it as part of this one, or maybe I'll do a separate stream, but I gotta do a P.O. box opening too. All right, this one's gonna be a little harder to pull off, but my first Fantastic Four poster. Oh shoot. Actually, I guess it goes like does it go like this?
Ow.
So
yeah, that's it. Man, that's badass.
Yeah, pretty sure it's an Alex Ross. You got them as pilots, and then you have them as the Fantastic Four. Johnny Storm, The Thing, Invisible Woman, and what was it, Mr. Strange? Yeah, this I usually don't find this many posters I like, but this one comic shop I went to recently had all kinds of them. Of course, some of them they were out of stock on. So, but what was cool is that he actually sold me the display ones. Whereas if you were to try and get posters from, say, like Target or Walmart or whatever, they'll never sell you the display poster, because I think it's because it's through a third-party vendor, which I think sucks, but that's one less sale for them.
Unfortunately, when it comes to corporates, some corporates set rigid guidelines on stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Back when I was working at Hancock, we weren't allowed to sell displays to the employees or customers, but we were supposed to throw them away.
Oh, man. See, that kind of stuff I didn't really understand. Disposing, I understand, in some of the retail jobs I worked, where we sold greeting cards, because they're seasonal, we would dispose of the old ones, but we'd have to literally trash them before they went into the dumpster. Okay, how am I going to do this? Shoot, not working. Not working. I need like those bars to hold it flat. Domino from Deadpool. Yeah, so that's all the t-shirts. And then I got one of these little nifty boxes. Oh, hold on. One more poster. Never mind. I lied. Captain America,
Awesome.
issue 695. Yeah, classic costume. Yeah. Yeah, so got quite a bit of those. And then I got this nifty box. Didn't technically need it, but I thought it would be cool for any odds and end trading cards that were in sleeves and stuff. That this is supposed to fit the larger enclosures for trading cards. Like if you put them in a plastic container, the bigger batches of cards. So this is what's going to hold those. While the rest of them are going to be inside trading card sleeves. Speaking of which, I picked up, it's called Ultra Pro Platinum Series. And they're the pages of you put in your binder that hold up to 9 trading cards apiece. And this has 100 pages of it. It says the standard Ultra Pro in safe storage. Hologram 9 pocket pages. Hobby exclusive, heaviest material and gauge. Super strong welds. No PVC, it's acid free. Hologram safe storage. Ultra clear, UV protection. Lays flat and patented. So that's pretty cool. Oh, shoot. My light's back here, so, and my camera's way up there. No, that's not too bad. There we go. All right. T-shirts. Here's t-shirt number 1. Wonder Woman.
Very nice.
Dun, 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 dun. The only gripe I have about this shirt is that if you look at where the whites over ice are supposed to be, they just left it the same as the skin color. I don't know why they did that. I think they could have made it white. Yeah. So that's that one. Next one is, oh, all right. I guess I only got 2. Even at the store, I thought I got 3 or 4, but
Maybe you did and you set a bag down in the wrong spot or something.
that's what I'm wondering.
Because, yeah, I've done that too coming home. I thought I carried all the bags into this area. I was doing something. Where the hell did part of it go? Oh, I put that bag in the wrong room. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that, I went back. I mean, it was closing time basically for the shop, so he was kind of in a hurry to wrap up and leave.
When you're done with the stream, double check around your house and double check the receipt.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, I thought I was missing a T-shirt before I even paid for everything. So while I was still at the store, so
maybe you just need to go back and get a few more.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, where's my gifts?
Oh yeah. See, I gotta make handcrafted stuff because you're like super creative and
I'm just happy right now. I actually managed to sell some of my stuff a couple weeks ago with Smitty's art auction.
Oh,
I sold one of the sets of the pinups that was drawn for me. I sold the ones McKinney did, but I also sold my eagle drawings I did along with this sketch.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Do you sell them to different people, or was there like a big fan?
There were 3 people who bought stuff off of me from Smitty's auction that night.
Nice. Does Smitty do regular auctions or just one?
He's going to be doing it every so often.
Wow.
But it was so humbling, they put me in this auction, and because of when I fell into the chat on the auction, I ended up having to follow up fucking Vinny. So he's sitting there talking about, when he worked in the professionals and selling his pieces to Stan Lee at conventions and stuff like that. Then they go over to me and I'm like, hi, I'm the little housewife that just started. Fucking hell, why did I have to follow Vinny?
Vinny's cool.
But they were also supportive, and it was really great.
Nice. That's a nice feeling when someone buys your work. They invest in you. It's like when you have a campaign and people back your campaign. Yeah, it's got to be a thrill, adrenaline rush, a natural high. You know what? Rather than close and reopen a new one, oh wow. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a P.O. Box symphony while I'm here. Why not? Hell. Be right back. Excuse me. Wait, huh? Is that really him?
Well,
Oh no, I'm talking. I hopped over to Twitter real quick to check something, and then I saw a notification. So 8-Bit Shinobi is a guy I support a lot. And 8-Bit Shinobi recently said, did a post, help my friend Andy Signor. He's a pillar of the community. And I guess he got some kind of strike or something on his channel, Popcorn Planet. But I didn't read the details. But anyway, of all people, Doug Tenaple retweeted that tweet. That all right. He didn't like or retweet my retweet. He liked the tweet that I was mentioned in. All right, so that's different. Okay.
So Mehdi is very sweet, Joe. He's really absolutely very nice, and he was very supportive and very helpful in trying to get me sales and stuff. He's been very kind. Most of the all these big names that were involved in that auction, and they were all such sweethearts to me, from him and Vinny, and even brief communication and the stuff with Graham Nolan and Chin and all them, and they're all Vinny. They're all such sweethearts to this little nobody woman. It made me feel so good.
Yeah, he's a stand-up guy. He's really cool.
And it was, between what I've been dealing with the potential Parkinson's and surgery for the cat and all the money going to this military project and charity work, I have been so strapped. I'm in the hole for this year because of all the charity work. It was right before all this stuff hit medically for me and my cat, so it's just been rough, and having them support, even if it only raises a few hundred, that's a few hundred less I have to deal with, and the support was nice to have.
Right. True, I agree.
We got a good community, sans a few idiots.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, we got some really cool people. Let me see. I'm gonna do PO Box opening string too. Whoa. Man, I gotta clean my place again already. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem. I've had a really rough year medically, and there's so much I'm falling behind in dealing with, because honestly, so far out of the 5-ish months this year, I've been on bed rest about 3.5 of them.
Whoa.
Because of the nerve issues and cysts and other stuff.
All right, so you know what? Let me post an update. Oopsie. Oh, I can't pin someone else's tweet to my profile. All right. That's okay. Where did mine go, though? Dang, where did mine go? Sometimes I don't understand how features of Twitter work. Like, I'm trying to go back to a post I did to advertise the stream. Oh, wait, no, that's the other one. What the bleep? So that's under, wait, tweets and replies. That's the other one from Fandom Collective. Dang, where's mine? So let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. By golly. All right, I had to do another one. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Everybody stop and shake it. All right. So. Do. Back here. Oh, shoot, wrong one. Please bear with me. One moment. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. All right, now I should be able to pin it. There we go. Oh, man. All right. All right. So let's see what we got here. Resize. All right. This one is the first box. I don't know. Maybe I should back up a little. Yeah. A little beauty box, but you can probably recognize the logo. All Caps Comics. Well, that's strange. The custom tape, maybe it's because it's been sitting in my place for a while. But it's like you've got the reinforcement material that's still on the box, and then the surface portion that kind of peeled off. That's kind of funny. Oh, they actually fit it in this box, huh? So I got two hats. Got a Cyberfrog one. Got a smooth surface to it. Almost a glossy feel. And it looks like it's embroidered or stitched on. Trick Ron, it says on the back. And then it's got like a plastic badge kind of thing of the silhouette of Cyberfrog towards the back. That's pretty neat. And here's what the inside looks like. Inside it says all caps, all caps, all caps. It's held in the middle with like a little metal thing. Oh, let's take out the cardboard. Funny thing is, I'm not much of a hat or a beanie person, but these look so cool. I had to get them. I think I actually like these a little more than snapbacks.
I think the only hat I actually have that I ever wear and like is actually the one I got in Roswell, New Mexico, the alien abduction.
Does it have a picture of an alien on it or something?
It's got a little ship with the beam coming down, sucking someone up on the hat.
Nice. Yeah.
I got that last year. That was the craziest trip because it started here in Iowa and it went through all different states off to the east and south.
Mm-hmm.
Went down to Pensacola in Florida to meet a bunch of guys with Geeks and Gamers stuff and events, and then zigzagged all over the south up through Vegas into Cali to meet Jesse and all them, and then zigzagged through the middle of the country home. It ended up being, holy crap, it was well over 20 states and all that I went through and did stuff in, and
Wow.
it was over 8,000 miles on my poor car.
Holy cow.
And that included doing things like hiking in the Grand Canyon and shit like that.
Oh, neat. I don't think I've been to the Grand Canyon yet.
I hadn't. That's the thing is, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, broke as hell, and I'd never really I'd never before last year had ever traveled on my own because of my medical issues and stuff. My family and my husband always guard me. I never traveled without somebody to watch over me and protect me, ever, until last year. And so to do a car trip like that, and I was on my own all but like 4 or 5 days of it when my husband met me briefly in Cali to do some stuff for grandmother and meet Jesse. He did about 800 miles of the 8,000 some I put on that car. He flew in, met me for a few days, and then flew back out. It was all me. And
because you did all that driving, that's why I mistakenly thought that you were like a interstate driver, like a trailer truck driver, or whatever.
No, it's all photography, art, stuff like that.
Nice.
I have a perfect driving record. I have all that, but yeah, my driving is all about art and life and exploration. Oh, I do that, and I do drive people around for the inner city work I do and stuff, and to help people get to and from church and stuff. But
ooh, neat. I used to do a little bit of that, but it was mostly family. Yeah, these are cool. I like them. Joe says, I have to wear a hat. I feel naked without one.
My family lives about 900 miles away, so seeing my family means a lot of long car trips every year. Because I don't fly because of medical issues.
Do they make an effort to come see you often?
They can't really.
Oh.
My siblings probably could if they tried, although they don't have as much resources as me and my husband do. My parents, they're both disabled, elderly. They live in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. It's not viable for them. And they don't function well in the humidity, which I live over here in East Iowa between the Cedar and Mississippi River.
Oh, wow.
It is really humid as fuck over here.
Oh, man. I can't stand heavy humidity, man.
I can't either, but you make do when I moved here because my husband needed to for work, and you make do when you have to, you know.
Yeah.
But, summer here is between 90 to 100% humidity most days. My parents aren't coming over here very often.
Ooh, holy cow. Dang. This is the second hat that came in, the same box. Pretty cool. It's got the all caps logo. What I like about this is it's orange or tangerine, one of my favorite colors. It says Comicsgate on the side. It also is lined with all caps, all caps, all caps. And then what's especially cool is under the brim of the hat, drawing of Cyberfrog, a line drawing of Cyberfrog. That's cool. I gotta say. Yeah, my first hat in a very long time is one that I got at a local store, and it says, "Fried chicken is my spirit animal." Yeah, I thought that was funny. I just had to have it, and it was on sale, so that helped. Man, I never wear hats backwards though. I'll occasionally wear hats, but I don't wear them backwards. All right, next one. Oh, check it out. We had another puckles. And let's see. As if you couldn't guess. Wow. Takes up the whole side. That's funny.
Look how much stuff he's ordering off of the guy with tons of sales. Come on. Help us little ones. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you've
I like teasing people.
I don't know if you've been seeing the frog.
Hey, what's up?
Howdy. What is that picture of? That looks like Mario, like a buff version of Mario and Luigi.
No, it's from I've been playing Red Dead Online, and I'm like made my guy look like ridiculous, and I did a random party with some random people, and that's the guy that I got teamed up with, and he looks almost like the boyfriend of my character.
Oh my gosh.
And so I took the screenshot because it was awesome.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I almost put my name as Gay Cowboy, but there were some weirdos trying to get in the stream, and I was like, dang it, if I come in as Gay Cowboy, he's going to assume I'm some weirdo.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I am a weirdo.
Named it Bent and Brokebacked. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a good kind of weirdo, though.
Yeah, I can. I'll agree with that. Hey, WyzGyz, Rosetta and Frago. Welcome, Lorenzo. Yeah, speaking of backing, I've been doing a whole lot of backing recently again. Another one of those spurts. And it has been on a lot of the smaller campaigns. Yeah, but I mean, and I guess some of the lower third, or I don't know, maybe mid-tier as well. But I've been trying to back a bunch of the smaller ones too. But every now and then I splurge. Like I got this. The beanie. It says Cyberfrog in big lettering. It's got an iron-on patch that says Salabandroid. And it's got a little tag that says all caps. See, I'm not much of a beanie wearer either. I guess the goal is to get rid of your eyebrows, right?
Now you look like a Mexican.
Oh, man. All right, so there's that. And then similarly, we got the green one. Get wrecked. I like that. Cyberfrog silhouette.
one sec, guys. I gotta take care of something for a friend real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
How have you been, Fraga?
Doing all right. This is like the first stream I've been on in like months and months. I've been being a bum. Well, I've been working a lot and being mopey.
Why are you mopey, man?
Just deplatforming and all that stupid shit, and been too lazy to try to rebuild.
Oh, man.
But then being at work a lot on top of it, it's hard to balance your hobbies, you know. Like I got my video games, I got manga, I got anime, I got comics, and then like trying to pay any attention to the nonsense on Twitter on top of all of that. It's like kind of hopping back and forth between each hobby. I haven't been backing as much, but I started backing a few more recently.
What recent ones have you been digging?
which ones did I pick up? There was a few that I thought that I backed that I didn't, like what was it? Richard Embry's, and there's a few of them where I thought I backed but I didn't, but then they offered like the first and second, so I went and backed those.
Oh yeah,
And
nice.
then I missed out on a Snowman.
Oh, you did? So
Yeah, I thought that's another one. Yeah, that's another one that I thought that I backed, but I didn't. So then that one got offered again with the new book, so I backed both of those. I just lose track because like I think I'm at like 130 backings now or something like that.
Is there already another Snowman out?
No, there was is it Alien Alamo?
All right.
I think they
Yeah.
offered it on that one too. I don't know, I lost so much track. It's kind of like I feel like I blinked and I don't even know what was going on with all the campaigns anymore.
Isn't Snowman from Trent Canuga? No. Wait.
No, Graham Nolan.
No, Alien Alamo is Graham Nolan. He did.
See, now I'm confused. I'm having a brain fart. The Shanu.
Yeah,
Not Snowman. I said Snowman. The Shanu, yeah. Fucking brain. I've been working so many hours.
How many?
Like 14-hour shifts. Like today I worked a 14-hour shift. Then I got off of work. I put a nail through my foot. And then I got off of work and then I put together this wheelbarrow and then cleaned up a little bit. And I just seen you were streaming, so I hopped in to say hi.
I appreciate it, man.
But I got to go to bed soon. But I'm like a zombie right now.
Yeah, I should probably go soon. I'm gonna do it after I'm done with the PO box opening portion. What was the reason for the whole wheelbarrow thing? Did you want to resell it and get a profit for it?
Well, some people do that at my work, but I needed one because I didn't have one. And then I got an extra one for my cousin because he's remodeling his house.
Oh, nice.
But I work at a place that sells a lot of equipment. You could probably hear the trains. I don't know if you can or not. Oh, okay. Fade hears them sometimes when we're on our PlayStation. But yeah, I work at a place that sells a lot of equipment, so I get good deals. Like they had these wheelbarrows that are $150 wheelbarrows for $15.
Holy crap!
So I grabbed a couple.
Oh man, you gotta send me some equipment to Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, tools are expensive, man. We had to rent a stump grinder to take off some. There were several stumps in the backyard. It was. It's an interesting tool. But once you're done using it, it's not like something you would typically own. Unless you do it for a living, I guess.
Yeah, like when you're ever going to use one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there isn't much use for it other than that, to my knowledge.
We would have went in there with ice picks and shit. Like, find a getaway around it.
Yeah, when I was your age, we'd use ice picks to dig out giant trunks of trees.
Put nails through our feet.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I keep dipping out. I'm dealing with a friend who's going through a lot of shit right now.
Yeah, no problem. Do what you got to do. Take care of business.
A friend you know, by the way, WyzGyz. I'll tell you about it later.
All right. Cool beans till you heat them up. Whoa. What is it? This garment features a cord management system for your earbuds.
You see what it says below that?
It says over, and then there's a picture of it. And then on the other side, it says it has directions, and then right. Run the plug in down through the elastic loop located in the inner hood collar, then through the grommet in the back of the right pocket where you can carry your listening device. Step 2, download Comic Artist Pro Secret's latest show. Step 3, hail.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny little feature on the tag.
That's funny. I probably wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't bring it up. Thanks, man. Oh man, you got one of these too, eh?
Yeah, I actually bought two
Oh wow, freaking A.
because I bought the 2XL,
Uh-huh.
but the 2XL is like way too big. So I just put that aside and I ordered an XL, and the XL fits better.
I would think so. I like the metallic gold effect, this look. Although,
Oh, on the logo, right on the back. Oh, the zipper, yeah, that was cool too. The zippers.
although now I'm finding that I'm having trouble even zipping it up. Manufacturer's default. I can't get the zipper to work now that I've unzipped it. Oh shoot! I don't want to break it.
You broke it.
Oh no! No!
That'd be hard to break it with the metal.
Well, I mean,
Probably a piece of fabric hanging from it or something. Oh, there it goes.
metal plating.
But yeah, I got the 2XL because I'm a pretty big dude, but like I'm like dad body big and tall, but like the 2XL is like that's for like chubbier people, I think.
Dun, 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 dun,
Like
dun.
the XL fits decent. I could probably actually fit a large. But yeah, the 2XL is like a fucking balloon.
Welcome, Slipstick. Hi, looks good. Thank you. Yeah, all caps is coming through.
Yeah, I've been wearing it everywhere.
Do your coworkers ask about it?
Well, I don't wear it to work because it's super dirty, but I went to the bar with my coworkers a few times. Everyone I've shown it was like, "Oh wow, like that's like crazy nice." Like they think I spent more money than I did because they're like, "Man, that must have been like $100." I'm like, "Actually, it was $60. Like, that's not too bad." Because I bought some fancy hoodies in the past, like that weren't even as nice as this one, kind of. Like if you ever bought any like skateboard hoodies and shit, like they get up there like $100, $200 easy. But yeah, $60 isn't too bad for what it is. Plus, like the artwork and everything is fucking badass.
Yeah.
The shiny outlines around Cyberfrog and the like how the
This, by
metal's
the way,
kind
is
of
what
shiny.
took me off the computer for a minute. Somebody wanted attention.
Oh man, I love cats.
Good girl. Mwah.
Did you guys see that freaking funny video? I think it was a TikTok, and this girl had her cat in her lap, and she's like,
I've got to find the video from last fall. I have a video of her rolling around on the bed in the guest room at my mom's house, rubbing on my hand. I pull my fingers up to reposition the hand. As her eyes go to follow, she tries to follow my hand and rub on it, and she falls off the bed, rolls right off.
yeah.
But she's giving me this dirty look, like, "Why are you telling on me?"
This video, I'm pretty sure is being viral, but this gal's holding the cat in her lap, and she's introducing herself, saying, "I'm so and so. I identify as she, her." And then the cat turns around and looks up at her, and then reaches up with his paw and slaps her in the face.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great.
That was awesome. I forgot to point out this detail. On the inside of the hood, it says all caps all over it in white. And then you got the big old patch that says all caps here. And then you got this yellow and silver and green. Thinking, oops, I'm sharing that too.
Would you stop rubbing on my chin, you silly crazy kitty?
Yeah,
She's like,
that's
no,
good.
I want attention.
I'm late again. Ah. No, you're good, Matanui. It actually started as what did I get from my local comic shop, and then it turned into a P.O. Box opening stream. Because I got
Armor, for crap's sakes!
Now it's talking.
Over around you.
oh my gosh,
My cat hasn't come back.
was it?
My cat hasn't come back in a couple days. My
No.
random panther kitty.
Oh no.
No, I'm kind of glad because I didn't really need a cat, but it was cool that he hung out for a couple days.
Oh man. He's probably going,
He-
man, Froggo's working such late hours. How is he going to feed me?
Yeah, he dipped out of there.
Oh man.
It's a cool cat though. He hung out with us last year a lot when we were cooking out.
Oh.
He's like this tiny little runt cat, and he would come around whenever we were cooking out, and he would get close, but not too close. Like he'd let me like pet him kinda, but then move. But whenever we were cooking out or having a fire, he'd be nearby. And I was wondering what happened to him throughout the winter, and then just the other day he showed up randomly and was hanging out. And then I was laying in bed, and he climbed in the window.
I have to point out that he said this was going to be a super short stream.
Look at him. He's got a gallon of water. He's prepared for a long stream.
It is a super short stream. It's not going to be 16 hours long.
His idea of super short is 4 hours.
Come here, girl. I got to be able to message my friend. He's going through some stuff.
So,
Well, that box seen some shit.
yeah, it got a bunch of dents on it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Priority meal box. Large flat rate box. I think I got to suggest to the creator they do a little something, add some more padding or something, just in case. Hopefully it arrived okay. But I'm
Just in case they decide to use your package as a football.
I know, isn't that weird? It seems, I don't know if it's just the stress of having such a huge added workload for the postal system, but UPS and USPS, they seem to be manhandling packages all the time now.
Oh yeah, I get a lot of packages, and it's 100% like anger. Like you can just see it in the package. Like, luckily, most of my stuff has turned out undamaged. A few have been damaged, but yeah, it's like, how do you even do that much damage to a package? Because I mail stuff out at work too.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks like they use it like a hockey puck or something.
yeah, I mean, you've gotten stuff for me once, right?
Yeah.
And you see how I pack. Like, I sometimes go overboard. And if you look at my packing tape game, you'll see I have a tendency to use more, not less.
Yeah, I actually got a Gundam model today where the dude packaged it really well.
Nice. Did you order eBay or something?
Yeah, I usually just use Amazon.
Really?
So it's kind of, they're literally like double the price they usually are right now. So kind of just whatever I can find. But usually they come pretty poorly packaged. But I don't really care because I'm not a collector. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just putting them together for fun.
What
But,
is
like this? What was it? I said this one came like really well packaged, so the box and everything's perfect. It had a weird smell to it though. I swear it was like in a fish market or something. But it's from Japan, so it could have been in a marketplace. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe it was on one of those container ships that also had seafood and stuff on it.
Oh, that's a good point. Because it was from Japan. It took like a month and a half to get here.
But did it come from like an individual or an actual storefront?
It just depends. I've had a few of them, which actually the Gulf, or not the Gulf, but the It doesn't matter. You're not going to know the models anyway. Brain fart. But yeah, the last one I ordered came in like 3 days. I was like, holy shit! It was like Ethan
Yeah.
Van Sciver levels. Andrea was shipping that one,
Jeez.
but then I've had other ones that take forever. Kind of depends right now because the market and the COVID and shipping problems. They're real expensive right now. Like I'm noticing the ones I'm getting are coming usually from various hobby shops, sometimes from America and sometimes from Japan. This one was from Japan because it was the only one I found on Amazon. And this one would have usually went for like 40, 45 bucks, and I had to pay $90 for it. So
Damn. Was that because it was harder to get, or because you had to cover shipping?
a little bit of both, really. Like It's a Gundam talked about it months ago with the COVID thing that all the Gundam models were going to go up in price because of, and it's probably going to get worse actually because like the ones I'm buying are ones that were printed in the past, but like even at my work we ship out big giant plastic tubing and PVC pipes, but we can't get them from the main companies because they can't get the materials necessary to make them, or they can't get the resins to modify the regular plastics to make them. There's kind of like weird random shortages going on behind the scenes.
Oh,
So I'm
geez.
assuming other molding, because I used to work in injection plastic molding, and that's what the Gunpla models are based on. So I'm guessing they're probably having problems making new ones now. So the price is probably still going to keep going up.
So that's the cause of the freaking rise. Because I was browsing around and I couldn't believe how expensive they were.
Yeah, and they weren't necessarily cheap before, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like they kind of doubled in price depending on what models you're looking at.
Youch. This thing that I got here, it actually was pretty darn cool, and I liked the way the guy. Oh, you know what? Hold on, before I go any further. Welcome to Hidden. Greetings. What up, Rosetta? What up, Froggo and Wise? Was it handed to you by Godzilla?
No, I had to pay $20 extra to get that charge or that service. Yeah,
Yeah. Hand delivered by Godzilla. Would you not?
that's how we'll solve the crisis. We'll start hiring Godzilla to swim it back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, he'd make millions off of it. There's this campaign called, I think it's still in demand a little longer.
Oh, the squirrel one.
Yeah. 47 Furious Tales.
I heard a few people backed it. They said they got it fast and it was fun. And I was gonna back it, but I kind of forgot about it till you mentioned it. It looked pretty cool.
I think there's still time, and his campaign tiers are super affordable. I mean, even for the highest tier, it's like, wow, man. And these are all what, 11 by 17 prints, I think, and they all have this this soft, smooth finish. I don't know how to describe it. It's like velvety almost, but it's sweet, and they're all signed. They're all in top loaders. I mean, look at all these. And then that was wrapped up in bubble wrap. And then along with it was Gemini mailer. I already cut the two pieces of packing tape holding it together. And then I already more thoroughly opened this on a previous P.O. Box opening stream. This is literally the second time I backed this tier. So for the super, super details, check out the previous P.O. Box opening where I opened up 47 Furious Tales. Issue number 2. And I think it was this one right here that's not numbered. I think he told me that was something he missed. It was actually intended to be, it should be issue number 1, a variant cover. But he missed getting a number printed on the front, like on the rest of them. So he knows to keep a closer eye on that for his next campaign. So, yeah. And then there's some prints in a bag and board. So that's 47 Furious Tales.
It looks pretty cool. I might have to back that one.
Yeah. Like I said, it's very affordable. Whoa, what's this? Excuse me, Matt.
You're gonna open up a glitter bomb, watch.
Some stupid.
If he gets a glitter bomb, I get to laugh. I promise. I will laugh.
Oh, you know the funny thing about when this guy sends me the 47 Furious Tales? Oh, shoot. Oh, there's a box. Oh, hold on. He addresses it to my name, and then on the next line he says, "Champion of Indie Comics." That's pretty funny. It's like, what?
That's your new title. Another add to your list of titles. The failed clone of Peter Samedi and champion of indie comics.
There you go. All right, so.
All hail indie comics and all hail boobs.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little bitty pouch. And this
I know what
too.
that one is.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
All right, tell me your guess.
Those are some cards.
From who?
Actually Andrea. Ethan doesn't do any real work.
Oh, hail and Andrea. And Froggo is correct.
Is it the puzzle cards or the other cards? My daughter had fun with the puzzle cards. She put together a little puzzle thing, and
nice.
She got to put them in the binder.
Do you already have your binder set up?
Well, I got the binder that I've been using, and then once I get the Cyberfrog one, I'll transfer them all over. I got so many cards, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I got a lot too. Oh, shoot. How do I do this? Now it seems like the light is too far away. I should consider getting one of those ring lights that the teeny bopper YouTubers use.
Or hire somebody to hold a mic and a light. Hold one of those little reflectors.
As if. Yeah, so this is P15, Weaponized Armor Cyberfrog. I was wondering how he was going to ship these, or how Aunt Andrea was going to ship these. I sort of was thinking that they would be plopped in one of those 9-pocket page sleeves.
Yeah, that's how the Diaz brothers shipped out for. See, more brain fire. I'm like, my brain is so gone right now. The Lost Pages, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
when I got the Lost Pages. They had all the cards already in the page, and then it was folded into the Gemini mailer.
Yeah, I think that was a neat idea. I like that. Oh, here's the Brothers Fist Bump one. It's hard to see, but because my light's like literally about 1.5 feet from me, and it's closer to me than it is to the camera. So if I come up close to the camera, you'll sort of see parts of it. Oh, there we go. You see,
plus that gloss finish kind of makes it hard too, because it's reflecting the computer screen.
Exactly. And then you've got Salamandroid. Oh shoot! You can't even. Man, I gotta tweak my setup because. All right, here's that one from Unforgettable Tales. I think the cover where Cyberfrog has a big old hornet stinger in his back, and Heather Swain is holding on to him. P9. Oh, is the Double Dragon image, Double Dragon homage, where Cyberfrog and Salamandroid are standing back to back. Oh, so I don't have the puzzle ones that you have, unless I got them previously.
The puzzle ones are actually from the Patreon, I think.
Oh, are you a Patreon member?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I'm not on the Patreon. I'm a subscriber to the channel, the YouTube channel. Let's see. This is Shockroach. Card P7 is Rebirth. Oh, that's one of the early images of Cyberfrog. Member exclusive promo card, Why We're Here. Picture of Cyberfrog. All right, so this is the part I don't understand. It says Cyberfrog on the background. It's got a smooth, glossy green finish. It's got a smooth. It feels almost like it's laminated. And it says 184937 CF_continuation cards.
You see this? Even cats love boobs. She thinks they're great pillows.
Yeah.
Ow, no kneading the boob. She's like, but I love it.
All right, Fraga, your turn to show off a cat kneading your man boobs.
I can't because he abandoned me.
All by myself. 2, 3.
He was sleeping on my boobs the other night though.
6.
So I got some decent ass titties. I'm not gonna lie.
Fraga's got some AAT there.
I have had this girl now since beginning of 16. And she's a couple months old when I got her.
Cool.
What, ornery?
I guess it's just intended to let us know these are continuation cards. Cyberfrog continuation cards. Yeah, because I don't remember having received any monthly cards since, like, what?
What is it, ornery?
Yeah, he didn't send any cards for a while. That's why he did the chunk of cards this time.
Yeah.
He was doing the monthly for a little bit, but then he went a few months without doing it. So he said, I'm just going to make and release a bunch of them all at once to make up for the months that we didn't release.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then he did the Patreon ones too as like another secondary option. Try to get more subscribers or whatever.
So are you getting some really good cards through that?
Yeah, they're pretty cool too. There were different artist variants, and on the back of the cards, it was a puzzle image. So like you could put it together, and it made the cover. Is it the Jay Lee cover? Yeah, I think.
Nice.
Where Cyberfrog's like drop kicking the bee, and Lily's on his back, and then Heather's jumping with the
that one
axe. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. And then the cool thing about it is it's a puzzle image, but it's 3 by 3. So when you put it inside of your card binder, like in the card binder itself, it's the puzzle image when you flip it over.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea.
Holy crap, you're being possessive.
The hidden says, cannot go wrong with boobs. Yeah.
What? For crap's sake, cat, for crap's sake.
Last but not least, we have one more Puckles. Looks like a UFO.
Obviously, the world revolves around you. Meanwhile, this cat's like, I want to be the center of attention. Me, not that stream.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's how my wild panther cat was too. Like I was trying to play video games, and he was like angry at me that he couldn't sit in my lap. I was
She
like,
likes to wait till I'm doing drawing streams. I'm sitting there, set up, the camera recording the desktop stuff. She'll walk right up, jump up, and just lay across the page and stare at the camera like, all of you notice me, bitches.
yeah, he was like meowing and yelling at me because I wouldn't let him sit in my lap. And I was like, I don't even know who you are, bro. You just walked in my window. Literally the upstairs window. He climbs the tree.
No,
I'm on the
that's
second
really,
story.
that's really not uncommon with cats. Is once they pick you, whether you take them in willingly or not, they will let themselves in. Just like this one, she was like 3 days old when I first met her, and she latched on me. After that, she wouldn't let any other person near her until I came to get her when she was a couple months old. And she doesn't like anybody else now. It's me, and only me. She tolerates hubby because he feeds her.
All right. So this.
Oh, yeah, I know, Henry. The world revolves around you.
The hidden is asking, how's your book going, Rosetta?
It's actually going pretty good. I'm mostly done with it finally on at least the Eagle stuff. But I'm delayed right now because I'm having computer issues and my husband's got to install some extra memory in it. And I'm just slow right now because I am gimpy. I'm almost done setting up a new art studio too, but I'm like, this is close to done and I can't work on it until the bruised bone heals because I can't stand well enough to lift stuff. So, this is my normal life. Everything freaking delays me because of my stupid medical.
So this one here is Magna, The Last Pantheon, Volume 1. Created by, story by John Hervey II. Oh, wow. Looks pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, Magna's here. I was wondering when I was going to get it. And they're ahead of me on its way. All right, so that's, if I remember correctly, that's the main cover, the standard cover. And then this is a variant cover where the lead character is looking up at the gods. Another variant cover where she's holding up a tank.
It's Shay.
Hey, yeah, that's Shay.
It does look like her.
That would be funny if we found out that she was modeled after her.
I know they promoted it.
And looky here, to add to my now growing collection. Magna.
Oh, we got Mexican WyzGyz again.
Wait,
Yeah, I got offered a job today.
what? Even though you're working? What kind of job?
Yeah, I was putting my wheelbarrow together in front of or in my yard today, and this SUV rolled up, and the guy came out, and he was Spanish speaking, and he asked me if I was looking for work in Spanish, and I told him like, no, like I got a full-time job, I'm good. Like I don't like speaking Spanish because I suck at it. But and then he told me he was looking for Spanish-speaking Mexican workers, or fellow Mexican Spanish-speaking workers, to work on solar panels and roofing.
Oh.
And I basically just like declined it. Like I appreciated the offer, but I work full time and overtime right now, so I'm good. I guess he just seen a brown dude doing work in the yard and said, "Oh, let's go try to hire that guy."
Yeah.
But I don't speak much Spanish at all, so
Hang out with us in front of Home Depot.
yeah, it was kind of one of those things. But I've had that happen a lot, or not a lot. It's probably happened like 4 or 5 times around here. Even one time when I was fishing, I'm just sitting there fishing, and they came up and
While you were fishing?
yeah, tried hiring me to do a roof work.
You don't want to do roofing? Well, how about some fishing instead?
But yeah, I used to sell sheephead too to the Mexican people around here.
Really?
Yeah, I've eaten them before. They're actually not that bad at eating, but they're considered junk fish, and they're kind of smelly.
Oh.
But they're jokingly referred to as like the Mexican bass. So when I was a kid, like I used to sell them to them. Like there'd be Mexican fishermen, and they sometimes wouldn't be having much luck, but like I don't know why. I used to catch a sheephead all the time. I'd just get a stringer full of them, and I'd go up and say, $10.
Nice.
Make $10 selling them a stringer of fish, and they'd freak out. And the one time they gave me and my cousin a bunch of beers, and we were like 15.
You mean
Like we sold them huh?
You mean cervezas?
Oh yeah, cervezas. That's what they said. Like they bought it for $10, and then they were like, "Can I cervezas? Can I cervezas?" And I was just like 15 years old. It's like, yeah, cool. And they gave us a bunch of Bud Lights, and then we sat there and caught more sheephead. They're like a problem fish around here, but they can be eaten.
Are they full of bones you have to pick out of your teeth?
Yeah, they're bony fish. If they're medium sized, they're not too bad, but they got a weird smell to them. They smell really musty.
Oh.
So they're bony, they smell weird, but it's actually white meat, and I've eaten it before. The Mexican bass.
And
But they tried hiring me for a roofing job because they thought I was a real Mexican. But really, I was just trying to catch sheephead to sell to the real Mexicans.
This tier that I backed also had 3 large prints. And they're bagged and boarded. Each one is bagged and boarded. So cool.
Nice.
And
Yeah, I was really impressed with Peter Sameti's shipping too. Or not Peter Sameti. I just had a complete racist moment. Kyung Lee, not Peter Sameti.
Oh, what are you trying to say? Us Asians all look the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Just kidding.
No, Kyung Lee is really good packaging. He's got a good package. I like his package. That's what I'm trying to say.
Would you stop talking about his package? It's really sick.
No, like he's been like a lot of his stuff he packages really well, and even the cards, like they came in like the box and I kept the box it came in the trading cards, but then like I got the prints and he sent the prints in this. It was bagged and boarded in this protective thingy, and then he had it in the actual, what do you call it, the outer plastic sleeve, like inside of the hard plastic sleeve, inside of the cardboard thing. So it was like fully ready to display when I opened it. Plus beautifully printed.
Yeah. I got from Kyung Lee several prints I ordered from his online store. And they all came in top loaders, kind of quite sturdy top loaders, too.
Yeah,
But
that's how mine came.
somehow, when during shipment, one of them, I got like, I think 6 prints, and one of them, or maybe 2 of them, had like the corners shattered of the top loader. Not quite sure how it happened, but it happened.
Angry workers. They fucking whip that shit, man.
Yeah, but the pieces themselves, they were in good shape, so I wasn't real bothered by it. I'm not overly picky,
It takes a lot of force to shatter the corner of a top loader that's bagged and boarded inside of a cardboard
Yes.
shipping mailer.
I know. It's like how does this even happen? How does it happen? The hen says you should say in English, "Sorry, I don't speak English." No habla español. No, señor.
I've used that against telemarketers before. Like I had a telemarketer call me and they were like whatever they're saying, and I was like, "Oh, lo siento, no hablo inglés, no hablo inglés." And then so then they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna transfer you. I'm gonna transfer you." So they transferred me to a Spanish speaker, and then they were speaking in Spanish, and I was like, "What are you saying? I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what you're telling me right now. I don't speak Spanish." And so they transferred me back to the English person, and then I pretended like I didn't speak English again. But then they transferred me to a bilingual person, and it ruined the fun.
Well, that's when you're supposed to switch to French or German.
Yeah, I didn't know much enough to do that, though, or make up a language.
Yeah, or Elvish or Klingon. And then,
Speak Froggish.
if they go and if they have interpreters to cover all those areas, then switch to Chinese, and then switch to Redneck, and then switch to.
Yeah, that's when I'll be like, "I'll tell you what, man, to put that dang old thing over there on that rock, to put the thing to be slipping. I'll tell you what, man." Oh, Rosetta's cat disconnected her computer again.
I will get your attention, or you shall suffer and never stream again. This I command. So to recap the PO Box opening, we've got Magna, the last Pantheon. I think these are 11 by 17 prints. One for each of one to match or mirror each the 3 covers. There's the first one, the original, and then there's the books themselves. There's a variant. There's a variant. There's the original. We have 47 Furious Tales. More images and top loaders.
WyzGyz is a furry confirmed.
No, don't spread that rumor.
It really does seem pretty fun, though. But there was people see stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh no, it's a furry book."
Well,
But it is nice to see that they fulfill and everything, though, too, because that's really important with, as you know, with crowdfunding stuff.
Totally.
Like they've already proven that they fulfill. So
yeah. Yeah. There's like I said, his campaign is very affordable for a crowdfunding book, and you can get a lot for comparatively little. I kind of wish he had more swag, you know. I mean, this is all awesome stuff, but I don't know. Maybe on a future campaign, there's actually a couple prints that are pretty nice looking.
Yeah, I know, because I think it was previous work that they did as an Indiegogo. So, like, I think they've already proven that they fulfill. So that'll help bring in a few more people and ease backer tensions.
Yep.
And so if their next campaign, if they do something a little more exciting, and then you got people like you, it's like, yo, hey, I got these books, they're awesome, whatever, they look cool, they fulfilled. They're already on that path to success, kind of already in their small way. Because I know they didn't raise very much for that one, but they were still fulfilling because they had already done the creative work on their side. So
Yeah. I wanted to further support them and push them a little further in the hopes that they'd have a little more money to put into the next campaign. So I backed the same tier a second time.
yeah, if they're still open, DM me the link.
Yeah.
Not now, but like later, if you can, whatever.
Well, actually, let me see something here.
Because I'm on my cell phone right now streaming, so I can't do much. But like, if you send me the link, I can back it. You'll get a little referral or whatever.
Let's see.
I mean, I was a kid playing Squirrel Combat in the science class.
Squirrel Combat?
Never played Squirrel Combat, or?
No. Tell me about it.
That was on the old, or like the original early PCs, probably late 90s, early 2000s. Like, we used to play it at school, like, when the teachers weren't around. It was called Squirrel Combat. And it was almost like Smash Brothers, but there was different squirrels. And I remember there was a squirrel whose special attack was like farting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was called Squirrel Combat.
Is that right?
Haven't really thought about it for like 20 years until right now. So like, I want to go Google some gameplay, see if it's like what I remember it being like. It's probably terribly pixelated. I remember it being fun though. It's gonna look like Oregon Trail or something.
Oh man, I still enjoy Oregon Trail. There was were you on a couple of my streams where we played Oregon Trail? And I think we won a couple, we lost a couple. Let's see here. All right, so I shared with you 47 Furious Tales. Did you back Lumina Vox?
Yeah, I backed that too.
That was cool.
It looks cool. It looks fun. That dude's Jose Garcia, right?
Yeah, it's like 80 something pages, I think.
Yeah, like, that's a little alarming usually, as someone who's like a veteran backer. And you see those high page counts, you're kind of like, oh, but like, seeing his work and seeing how much he's putting out already, like, I trust him to deliver something.
Yeah, agreed.
And it's different, but it looks fun, and he seems like a good dude. So that's what a lot of people don't factor into things too. Is a lot of backers like the good dude factor, or chick, I guess. But it's just like, it's like a lot of people like talk shit about Narwhal's art, and it's like,
I like Narwhal's art, man.
I love Narwhal's art, but like, despite that, like, there's also like an underlying factor of, and it's not, his art is already proven. We've already seen what he's capable of doing with what he's working with. But like, even without that, like, if you were looking at it from an outside perspective, like me, I didn't know what it was going to be when I got it. but I seen him talking about like the inner workings of his panel layouts and talking about using different camera lenses to bring your eyes to certain different aspects of the page layout, and talking about different meta storytelling aspects, and how like he was making like the rooms in the building itself a character of its own. Like I already knew that he kind of knows what he's talking about, knows what he's doing. So like when I first seen his art, I was even questionable, like, you know, is this going to be worth the money? But after getting to know him, his kind of like mindset, he knows what he's talking about, and then getting to know him as a person, like he's just a good dude. And sometimes, you know, like it's like maybe I might not like it, maybe I will. I'll throw $20 towards it because it's a good dude.
His streams are so fascinating. They're very interesting.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
they've been for a long time, because even before I was Comicsgate, I watched his streams, and I was in there with 3 people, and he was drunk and he was singing a song about pubes, and I was like, this guy is fucking great. I like this
yeah,
guy.
he talks the way he breaks out stories, and
Yeah, but that's the thing, is he would have that stream where he was just like acting goofy, but then he would go into like detailed story analysis and talk about like storytelling concepts, color concepts, and it's like, yeah, he knows what he's talking about. Like,
yeah,
I trust this guy.
I like when he does those brainstorming streams.
Yeah, with other creators too, and it kind of helps them. Like he's working with a couple other creators too, and helping them lay things out, detail their world. He's done a few like kind of building streams, which are kind of fun.
Yeah. So I also got these. Oh, did you hear about Fiendish? That's fantasy horror.
Sounds familiar.
From,
I don't know if I've actually looked into it.
From Rini Draws. Her name's Irene. Came from Taiwan. We literally just had a long ass stream together yesterday. It was a hell of a lot of fun.
Nice.
But she's got a cool looking book, so I just had to back it. She this is her second book. The first campaign she ever did was an art book, and I think that brought in like 2,000, 2,500. And
that's pretty damn good for an art book, especially for someone that hasn't ran a campaign before. Usually the art book would come secondary, kind of like I think Vinny did that.
Yeah, her funding goal was 900, and she exceeded it. I forget how high it went, but it did pretty decent, and it exceeded her expectations. And then this one, wow, her funding goal was what, 2,600, and she's, I think, over 12,000.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So maybe that kind of worked in her favor, like with the art book. Like
there's some cool artists out there. Like I don't know if you're still following CGUK, Peephole Circus.
Oh yeah, he's always got good stuff.
He did that one campaign, and he just was doing it to get practice and get a feel for how Indiegogo works, and that exceeded his expectations. It was so cool to see his reactions to how well it was performing. But going back to Rini, she actually did a lot of work for like Marvel, and I think she tried to do some work for DC, but they weren't into the manga style, and she's manga.
Yeah.
She's
now they're gonna regret not hiring her now.
Yeah, I know. And she, as she described it, like many artists would go to conventions every year and sell an annual art book. So she was used to, selling art books, but this was prior to this latest campaign, it was her first try at crowdfunding an art book. Yeah, so
it's probably good practice. It probably gave her an idea of promoting. idea of fulfillment. It got her artwork out there. There's like anybody that backed her art book, if they liked the art book, when she ran the actual storytelling, you know what I mean, like a comic book, of course, the people that backed the art book are more likely to come back and support that. Like I said initially, it's like it was kind of weird to start with an art book, but it kind of worked out in her favor, especially
Yeah.
because experimental, like you said, with Peephole Circus. Because there's been a few other people that have done that too, and I think even Kami Mark kind of did that. He ran like that.
Not Daredevil.
What's it? Not Daredevil.
I
And it
think-
was a way of him to gauge the scene and understand the fulfillment process and
Why
clip out pages from the comic book to make a magnet for you.
wasn't the original not Daredevil simply a PDF version of the book that he just gave away to people to anyone who was interested, or did he do it?
Yeah, he was giving it away for free. Like he was trying to use it to. It was almost like a troll. Like he was trying to sell it to like Gail Simone and other people in the industry. Like, hey, check it out, whatever. Like, and then he ended up running the Indiegogo campaign. Yeah, he's a character. I love Mark.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is fiendish real quick. It's fantasy horror manga. She's the artist. Pretty. Oh wow, she's exceeded 13,000. Nice. And this is interesting. Check this out. I'll show you here. It was going to be black and white or grayscale, but then it exceeded the 10,000 stretch goal. So now it's going to be all in color. But there's an opportunity for those who are interested in the grayscale version to pick it up in the smoke tier. But what I want to show you, look at the interiors, man. Isn't that crazy? You still there?
It's pretty cool looking. It's like I see the manga influence.
Yeah.
Some detail. And I could see why some people would want the black and white version because a lot of manga fans prefer black and white.
Yeah. So she picked up a bunch of these wooden plaques, and then she does wood burning, and she burns the images of demons. Isn't that cool? And then she's doing demon standees. This is a mock-up of it, but this is I think Kyung Lee and like Tim Lim did campaigns involving standees, and Camel Moon does standees. Well, she's got a demon standee. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. It's neat.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten one of the standees yet, but they're super cool as a concept. Like I'm pretty sure I should be getting a standee with the new Kyung Lee one, unless I failed to back it with the last one.
Oh
Like
man,
I said, I lose track. It's so easy to lose track. But I know I'm pretty sure there's a BMKB standee. And if I missed out on that, then I failed.
oh my gosh, I forgot about that. There might be.
Yeah, they were super cool looking. Like they got like the hard plastic shell, but they're like 2D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that's cool. That'd be cool for more people to do. But I still haven't gotten one in the mail yet, either by my fault or either I just haven't gotten one yet with the campaign.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any yet. I'm kind of mixed. I kind of like them, but I don't know. On this campaign, I decided to back it. No! I missed out on BMKB number 2. Crap. All right, so that's closed. I hopefully. Oh man,
Well, you never backed it at all?
I don't think I got number 2. I hope I did, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I lose track sometimes too. You're sharing your screen, by the way, just in case you didn't know, so you don't accidentally click on your address or something.
Oh, right. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the regular page.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
I was trying to.
if you didn't back number 2 in time, I think you can still get number 1 Premier Edition from his Etsy,
Right.
unless it's stopped. But he's been offering them through there for a little bit of a higher price. So worst case scenario, if you missed.
I have book 1. I don't remember.
Oh, it looks like it says campaigns I'm on, number 2 Premier Edition.
Well, this. Yeah.
Oh, that's Kyung Lee. Okay, I thought that was your page.
No.
Okay,
The
yeah.
campaigns I'm on is the ones that you're actively involved in or part of the Indiegogo for, or the ones that you've hosted yourself that are under your name. And then these are the ones that Kyung funded recently. Man, I'm kind of pissed that I missed out on Orgasm Girl. Seemed like
It ended up not funding.
What?
I'm not sure if she's planning on doing anything for it again. I'm fairly certain she ended up slightly under goal and then kind of just walked away. I don't know if she's planning on trying to do it again or not.
I thought she fulfilled.
Unless I'm mistaken.
I'll have to double check because I actually had the honor of interviewing her once. I'll have to rewatch my stream because I know we talked about Orgasm Girl briefly.
You could probably click on it and see it should say
goal
compared to.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it funded.
Yeah, it did.
13,000.
Or did it run a second time? I swear I remember her closing it.
This is 275% funded, in fact.
Yeah, that sounds like. I thought I remembered it having a $10,000 goal and then not making it. So she might have ran it a second time, and I just also missed it.
Let's check. She had
3 campaigns.
All right, here's our current one, Ellie the Eliminator. Orgasm Girl and wait, huh? Maybe that first one, maybe this first one here.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, 11,000. It made 9,000.
So
that's what
close.
I was thinking of.
So close. If it were a flex goal, she could have done her best to fulfill. But when it's a fixed goal and you don't make it, then all the money gets refunded.
Yeah, it looks like she relaunched and did better though, which I missed apparently. I don't know. I miss out on a lot sometimes because I'm retarded.
Too.
I mean, I'm an airhead.
You want to see where I am now? Just I'm not going to dox myself, of course. I'm here.
Let's double mine.
Referrals. These are
that's another thing too. I realized is all my referrals disappeared.
What?
And I was in our DM group. We were kind of talking about it, and one of the guys brought up that it might be because I've been banned from Twitter. That I shared it on Twitter, and that the links were clicked on from Twitter. Then went to my Indiegogo, and then when I got banned from Twitter, that it went away. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I've showed you my referrals before. It was like thousands and thousands of dollars for campaigns.
Man.
If I look at my referrals right now, it
Uh-huh.
shows like $400 raised.
Is there supposed to be a way to view the grand total? Because when I look at this, all it says is the individual amounts.
Yeah, it just shows the individual amounts. But for example, like I think I raised like $1,100 for Earthbound.
Really?
Earthbound or Foreign Agent or something like that.
Damn.
But like if I look at it right now, it says like $80 raised. But all my referrals are gone since my ban. Like my referral page is just blank.
I wonder if there's any way for them to restore it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's not that big of a if my referrals are gone on my end, it doesn't really matter to me because I still helped raise the money, you know what I mean? Like in the past.
That's
But
a
it does
fact.
just kind of suck because I know that I shared it in our DM group before, like the referrals that I've gotten because I had some
Yeah.
like pretty high numbers.
Hell yeah.
But right now, if I open it, it's just like blank.
Yeah, you blow me out of the water, man. Even with the reduced amount of referrals, you're still way over.
No, well, not now. Like it, I think pretty much all my referrals are gone. I mean, there's like a couple $100 in there here and there still, but I know I had some big ones like for randomly for Literature Devils campaign 2. I think I raised $800 for, but now that's just gone off my referral list.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, there are a bunch of campaigns I've been funding recently. Did you check out Lure?
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's oops, shoot.
Lure, like a fishing lure?
Yeah. Lure Indiegogo.
They're gonna accidentally see something perverted on there.
Well, it's adult themed. It's mature audiences. It's by Lola and Varian and Lola Grant. Oh shoot. They do that. They have a channel Indie or a show Indie Vault, VOLT. So mature audiences kind of thing. And then you can get a wraparound cover. One of the interesting things about this campaign is, as part of where did it go? Oh, it's still loading. Okay. As part of the swag, you can get a key that doubles as a bottle opener, and you can get a ring. So interesting stuff.
Yeah, never heard of that one.
So I backed that, and John Silvestri.
Yeah.
His latest campaign.
The booby lady one.
Yeah.
I still haven't backed it, but he's just such a lovable dude. I didn't back his other one too with the Boba Fett drawings. Like
I did that. I backed that one because I really wanted a Boba Fett drawing.
Yeah, it was so cool, but that was around the time of my spine surgery, so I didn't end up backing it.
All right, so
but like I was watching the streams with him, and he, like, is it weird to say that he's cute? You know what I'm trying to say? Like he's like an old dude. He's like, it's not to be offensive, but like he's just like a really nice, lovable dude.
Yeah.
Like every time I've seen him on stream, he's been like so like I like this guy. I just want to support him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. He said he's like 71 or 72. He's retired. So he's doing what he enjoys, making comics. Yeah, so this is totally different from anything I've seen. And, you know,
Man, it's only raised $650.
yeah. See, this is what kind of shocks me because in my eyes, as far as I'm concerned, he's pretty much a legend.
Yeah,
Because he was an animator for the Boba Fett cartoon
and the Christmas special.
the Star Wars Christmas special. He did some of the early animations of Batman on these TV commercials, I guess.
And didn't he design the Boba Fett that they ended up using? Like, am I mistaken there?
I think he did some of the design, or maybe they described it to him. I forget. I actually had a chance to interview him recently too, and I think this, unless I'm smoking butt crack, I think this is my second interview with him because he Lucas was always very secretive, so they wouldn't hear about stuff to the very last minute. So some of it was kind of on the fly.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, he kind of contributed to the design that they ultimately used in the movies or something like that. And he was also the animator for Space Ace and Dragon's Lair in the arcade. And it's like, whoa, what the hell? That's why I want his campaigns to succeed. So I backed this one too. Bloodwing Angel Chronicles. It sounds like he's got. Go ahead.
I know his last one did pretty decent. I can't remember what numbers it did, but I didn't know this one was struggling. I did see it, and it's a little different looking in art style. And then there's kind of boobs right on the cover too. That might kind of like that's not gonna. As I'm a fucking pervert, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie. That doesn't scare me away. But like when you see the boobs right from the get go, like some people might be kind of like, oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Because it's a little naughty-ish, a little bit different art style.
He's got like different tiers of branding. He's got, I think, 3 of them. So he's got one a part of his brand geared towards younger audiences, children. One that is geared towards like teens and slightly older adults, and then one area that's for mature audiences. So yeah, I mean, it kind of took me by surprise. It kind of threw me aback. I wasn't quite sure what to make out of it. But I mean, his campaigns are so affordable for a crowdfunder. And, there's like so much exaggeration. It's like the old fashioned cartoons.
Yeah.
And then he does
definitely got his own style.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that it's like, I want the guy to succeed. And I think his campaign should be doing better. But it sounds like this is like one of his main things he wants to pursue. Because he's got a story in mind. And definitely has plans for it, room to grow and all. And I love his sketch work. Yeah. So you get, I think it's described as a, soft enamel pin. You can get signed hard copies of the book. Yeah, so that's the John Silvestri project. So he went with the low goal to cover, printing and shipping, or get the ball started, get the ball rolling. Yeah. Oops.
It may be having another late run, but yeah, I haven't really seen it around but I haven't been paying attention to a lot. I've been in my own world lately, so.
I've been trying to get him to go on more streams, and I gave him some resources on places he could reach out to. Yeah, so going back to the swag, the wrap up. Oops. Yeah, that's right. That one. Cyber Fraud Cap. Says Salad Android. All caps cap. Whoa. Did you boot yourself out, Froggo? Where did you go, man? Oh, what happened there?
I was trying to click on the chat and I clicked on leave.
Welcome, Edwin. The Ace is live on Indiegogo Acevedo. Hail, peeps. Good to have you. I'm doing the.
It's also finicky on mobile.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Got a cap from All Caps Comics. An all caps cap, and it says Comics Gate on it. And then you got the green Salamandroid one. Pretty cool. And then we got two all caps caps. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying these that have a slight elastic band on the back.
Yeah, they're real comfortable hats. They fit really well.
I agree. And then you got the green and black Cyber Fraud. And then, of course, a pack of 10 cards here, all Cyber Fraud related. This is for being a channel member of EVS's YouTube channel. Not to be confused with the EVS Patreon. Because with the Patreon, you get different sets of cards. You get the puzzle piece ones. So that was the recap of the PO Box opening stream.
I can hook you up with a set of the puzzle piece cards.
Well,
if you want them.
Holy crap. Really?
Yeah, I got a second set, so.
How'd that happen? Do you subscribe twice to his Patreon?
Mistakes were made.
Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I could send you some.
Oh, man. Are you planning on backing 47 Furious Tales, or do you want me to send you a set?
No, I could back it if you send me the link. I'll back it.
I'd send it to your DM.
Cool, yeah. Because I wanted to before when I was checking it out, but it was one of those ones that's like, it looks okay, but I'm not really sure because I don't know who they are. But then I started seeing people sharing their pictures of their comics. I'm like, wait a minute, they're fulfilling that quick? Like within days. And they still don't have a very high funding, but they're almost like a, what do you call it, in-demand, ship on demand kind of thing they're running right now, apparently.
Yeah. Some campaigners, like even the new people, rather than, let it drag on and, try and collect as much money as you can while it's in demand, they opt instead to keep it shorter, get the thing fulfilled, and then move on to the next project as soon as possible. So that's kind of interesting. It's probably going to take me some getting used to because I like the, the kind of traditional, if you can even call it that, traditional Comicsgate model. Two 30-day rounds of funding, followed by Indiegogo while you're fulfilling, and then continue fulfilling as people start receiving them. They'll be encouraged to, post it on Twitter, do reviews, and all that stuff.
Yeah, Von Klaus has been getting a lot of that right now.
Did you know that it looks like Florida Man is fulfilling finally?
Oh, really?
I'm just starting to see all kinds of posts, and it looks like Dillard Draws did a review video on his channel. I'll have to check that out. But
I kind of forgot about that one.
I backed it. I think there was some drama involved with the artists.
That's why I didn't back it. It was one of those ones where it's kind of like, man, it might be dead in the water.
I backed it a while before I even heard about the drama.
Yeah, it was. I understand the gist of the drama, and it's kind of like there's different sides or whatever. But I kind of understand that like the basic team overall, in my opinion, aren't in the wrong, and so I'm glad they were able to recover because they took a hit and they had to lose some money and time to recover from that bullcrap. And so if they're able to still finish and fulfill, I don't know what the reviews are or not, but I'm still good for them to be able to fulfill. That's more than I can say for some other people, even without drama.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, so let's see. That was this more or less concludes the two-parter. What did I pick up from my local comic shop? I think this is episode 3. And did you catch any of that early part of the stream, Frago?
Yeah, I was listening while I was putting together my wheelbarrow, but I wasn't able to like really look at too much of what you got. I seen the Ultraman.
Yeah, you saw
poster.
You saw posters.
Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff randomly.
Let me show you the 2 t-shirts I got. And like I was telling Rosetta, I thought I got 3 t-shirts. But as we were going up to the register, I only ended up with 2. It was weird. So there's this one.
Nice.
Iron Man. It takes me a while to find t-shirts I really like. Of the classic Marvel and DC characters these days. And then there's this one. Wonder Woman. And as I was griping about earlier, for some reason, rather than take the time to put whites in her eyes, they just use the color of her skin and continued it all the way through.
So she's got like what's that called? Like the liver problems.
Yeah.
Can't remember what that's called.
The term is right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't place it.
Yeah, it gives you some yellow eyes. So
Yeah.
You need to see a doctor, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about though. Yeah. There's this other Wonder Woman t-shirt I wanted so badly, but I couldn't find one in my size. So, no point in getting it. Yeah. Hey, general question, since I got you, Frago. Do you like things like Dragon Ball or One Punch Man or Cowboy Bebop, or is that like do you like kind of shove that to the side and say that's not real anime or?
No, I love all those things. Like that whole concept of like what's real anime or not real anime is just kind of a weird concept to me. There was that controversial tweet with I think his name's Black Sage.
Black
Who
Sage.
he's on Twitter. He's kind of similar minded as a lot of us, but like he posts some stupid shit sometimes. And that was one of the things he said was just like if you are a fan of One Piece and Dragon Ball and Naruto, then you're not a real anime fan. I'm like, this is just so stupid. 'Cause it's like those are like, if you like anime, you like anime. Like I personally have watched a shit ton of really obscure, weird anime, but I would never. And that doesn't make me more of an anime fan than somebody who likes Dragon Ball. Like, if you like anime, you like anime. And anime has always been such a niche hobby until recently it's become more acceptable and even almost popular in a sense to say. But like it's always been such a niche hobby, so I just see like why would you want to chase people away from it? It's like just like with comics, we want to bring more people into comics. We don't want to chase people away from comics. You don't want to go up to somebody who's been like, oh, I really liked this the Last Ronin comic book with the turtles. It was fun. You wouldn't go up to that person and be like, fuck you, you didn't read Captain America in the 80s. You're not a real comic fan. You know what I mean? It's the same concept. It's like that person's interested in comics. Like if they liked The Last Ronin, supposedly really great comic. I still haven't read it yet because my comic shop works the same hours I work. But that's just an example. Like, you know, that's a popular one that's out now. I wouldn't go and tell that person they're not a comic fan if that's what they're into.
Yeah, sure.
But same thing with the anime stuff. Like I watch tons of different anime and obscure ones, but I myself wouldn't tell someone they're not a real anime fan because they watch some of those other ones. Like I don't like One Piece, and that's a hot take. Okay, that's a hot take to say you don't like One Piece. But I've never liked it. I don't like the art style. I never liked the characters. But a lot of people really like it. Are they not real anime fans because I have this godlike opinion? No, that's kind of dumb.
Right.
Especially Cowboy Bebop, because he had Black Sage had that listed on his list. It's like Cowboy Bebop, Naruto, One Piece, whatever, and it's like, bro, like everybody likes Cowboy Bebop, even if you're not a fan of anime. Normies like Cowboy Bebop, not because there's anything wrong with it, because it's just a great show and it was like groundbreaking at the time. It was one of the shows responsible for bringing anime acceptably into the West. Like people had never seen it before, and all of a sudden there was just this badass, cool space cowboy dude fought like Bruce Lee, who was a gunslinger, and people were like, "Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'll check it out." And then that slowly got people into the tentacle porn and bouncing titties and the rest of the stuff. You know,
That's what they call hentai, right?
it was a gateway drug. But yeah, that's my long-winded opinion based on a question you asked that probably you were expecting 3-word answer.
Hey, out of curiosity, did you back Berserker #1?
No, that's one I didn't back.
That one looks kind of fun. I'm kind of surprised it's not yet funded, but his goal is 7,000. Flex.
Oh, it's still active? I thought it was older for some reason.
No, he was promoting it kind of early on while he was starting to promote the pre-launch while he was advertising X-Force.
Yeah, see, I thought that was way older for some reason. Yeah, I haven't even seen it advertised, to be honest with you. But then again, I get banned every like 4 months, so it's harder to keep track of shit.
I had a chance to have Don Chin on my channel too, so we shelled his book. Well, he's 91% of the way there, so 12 days left to get.
They can get a good late push. Has he relaunched another 30 days yet? Do you know?
Oh, good question. I don't think so. I think he's on his first 30, to be honest.
Yeah, that would help.
I don't remember. But he typically goes, as far as I remember, the full amount, and then he goes into band for a little bit. So, I'm trying to think of any other campaigns that come to mind that. Oh, you know what? I don't know if this is up your alley. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff out there, of course. This is interesting because it's kind of look how well he's doing. This is his first campaign, and he's at 17K, 17.5K.
Oh yeah, I backed this one. Joe Catapano, right?
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, and I just squeaked. Yeah. Oh my god, it's puberty, you know.
Yeah.
No, but the thing that caught me, because I'm a big Narwhal simp, like I'll admit it, like I just fucking love Narwhal as a person.
Yeah.
And then I got his books and I loved his books. And so I'll always like I love Narwhal, his work. I've enjoyed his books. I get hate for enjoying his books because how dare I enjoy the books I paid for. But that was one of the first things I seen was from Joe Catapano. If you scroll down, you'll probably see it. Where it's one of the prints. I'm not seeing it yet. It's just him standing against the bike with a background. Unless it's not. Oh, there's unlocked stuff. It might be one of the prints. But yeah, like I seen that. Like, oh, there it is. This was the first thing I seen of this project. I didn't know who he was. I didn't see anything. And when I seen this, I was like, holy shit, that's like, looks like a Narwhal piece. Like a more well-rounded like edges, because Narwhal's got like a rougher style, but the way Narwhal does like the earthy tones and the way he does like the backgrounds and then like it just looked like at a glance I was like, not that it looks like Narwhal's art, but like it was like it reminded me of it in a sense, in a non-offensive way. Because I know some artists are like, how dare you compare me? How dare you compare me to Narwhal? But or like any artist, because I've seen some artists that get like offended. Like, how dare you compare me to Picasso? But I've seen some that are literally like that, where like it doesn't matter who you compare them to. It's like you're gonna get mad. I just compare you to one of the greatest artists on the planet. Like, what the fuck? So it gets a little. Some people get touchy when it comes to that. But yeah, when I seen that print, I was just like, that made me interested. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, I kind of like the way this looks. And then it's cool concept. The guy's a good dude. He showed more of the artwork. I like how there's a lot of movement in the pages, just from what he showed, because it's a racing, thing. It looks exciting.
Yeah, I love this.
And it's exciting seeing oh yeah.
It blends from
a lot of detail in that one.
Yeah, blends from black and white to color. And I love, holy crap, I think it's Keenan White, his cover. Shoot, where did it go now? It's probably near the top.
Yeah. It's always exciting seeing a new person come around and kick ass too. Like you're like me. Like, I mean, I'm less active nowadays because I've been canceled, but like you understand what I'm talking about when I say like it's so fun. Like, just, if you can help someone succeed is like super fun. But like even just seeing someone succeed, but even in like your small way, like if like you go check your Indiegogo and you're like, man, I raised $80 for this person because I shared a link. Like, that's exciting.
Yeah,
you just like seeing people succeed. especially if you like their work, like you want to help them succeed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in order to pick campaigns to go on my show, I try and focus on ones where I actually like the campaign and, you know, I find enough that I really dig about it.
I just like destroyed everything. I don't know if
Oh,
you
are
heard
you
all
okay?
that. No, I just like knocked over a whole bunch of shit. I
Oh,
don't know if that was loud.
it just sounded like a mug or a glass fell over, or
Yeah, I just like
another one.
kicked the garbage can basically.
This is a cool image from Kenny White, man. I like that. Colors by Steve Furcho. And one of the unique things about his campaign is this, a 3D print of the bike.
Yeah, I did hear he was working on that. Is it one available? Does it or have a limit? I can't remember.
I think there is a limit. Production artist. It's done by Dead Sun Prime. I was going to check the perks and see if it's still available. Apex backer. Oh, wow. All right. So the gray version that you can paint yourself, 14 out of 40. So there's still some left.
Pretty cool.
It is. Yeah, 14 out of 40. So I thought he had a whole lot less. So that's good that there's still some left because
Yeah, I thought he'd have like 5.
Yeah,
Like
so
40, that's a lot.
it is.
Must have found a good deal.
Matanui says, "Oh no, a giant spider!" Gets gun. Get back, you 8-legged freaks! Yeah, really. Well, the thing that I smacked and killed was it sort of looked like a fly, but I don't think it was really a fly. It's an insect similar to a fly, I think. So, you know, I had to get rid of it.
That was a government drone.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably true.
I mean, it's only logical.
They're
It makes the most sense.
They're trying to keep tabs on my white supremacist ways.
Yeah, they saw your Indiegogo backings. They're like, we better send in some fly drones.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that jug of moonshine next to him. He's out of control.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't handle moonshine. Some former coworkers invited me over for dinner or something, and they made their own moonshine, right? I tried it and it reminded me of vodka, man. That freaking stuff is so strong. I couldn't handle it. I cannot take stuff like hard liquors. I'm like calmer, milder. I'm into things like I can handle things more like rum and brandies. And of course, beers and lagers, but I'm not a big fan of beer in general.
Yeah, I had some moonshine the other day, but it was like the store-bought kind.
Really?
But I only bought it because it was called Cat Daddy. And I was like, oh, Shane Davis. That's what I thought of when I seen it. But it wasn't like a heavy-duty moon. Because usually when people think of moonshine, they think of like the harshest stuff. But like, really, I think like moonshine, it's basically just like an unaged, clear distilled grain liquor, basically. So it can be any like strength, but this one was like 80 proof, I think. but it was flavored with like vanilla and cinnamon. It was actually really fucking good. I thought it was gonna be disgusting. I just kind of bought it like as a joke because I thought of Shane Davis.
Cool.
But it was pretty good. And then you've seen the moonshine with the pickles. Oh my god, that's so fucking gross.
Moonshine with the pickles. I see another pickle challenge on the way.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was a internet challenge, or it was like a Twitter poll or something. And they were like, "Which moonshine do you want to see next?" And it was like different things, and then pickles was an option. I might am I dreaming this, but like yeah, and then the pickles won, and you can literally buy the moonshine pickles now from that brand, whatever it is. It's like a jar of moonshine pickles.
Oh,
It's just like right now my stomach is just like rolling thinking about it. It just sounds. I love pickles, but I'm just like imagining like pickles and like rubbing alcohol.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it would work. I don't know. Like I've had some martinis with olives. I mean, that's a mild version, but ugh, moonshine soaked pickles. What does that taste like?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just know it's way too powerful for me. I'm a lightweight. Like, I don't know if I ever told you, but like, if I drink maybe 1.5 glasses of champagne, then that's more than enough for me because I'm already feeling warm throughout my body and warmth in my head and chest. And it's like, okay, this is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bigger dude, so I can drink quite a bit usually.
Well,
Just depends what it is.
I'm quite a big dude myself, man.
Yeah,
I mean, what? I weigh 215, roughly. And I'm
I weigh 220.
yeah, and I'm 5'11".
But
So
it's genetics, I guess, too. Like they say genetics and how much you drink usually.
you
But I'm
actually
kind of like,
go ahead.
huh?
You actually like moonshine then?
Oh, that stuff was good. Like I've had some other moonshines that were good, and I've had like the apple, it's like homemade apple moonshine that was pretty good. But I mean, like I like my heavy stuff. Like I like black coffee, I like Budweiser, I like whiskey neat. So I'm used to the harsher stuff, I guess.
Mm. Yeah. I gotta say I do like Irish coffees,
I've
and
actually never tried that before, and I've always wanted to.
it's really nice. It's basically coffee mixed with I want to say rum or whiskey. Maybe it's whiskey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's whiskey, like Jameson, something like that. I've actually been drinking a lot of Irish whiskeys lately. Oh, I say sounds terrible to say that. I'm drinking a lot of Irish whiskeys.
uh-huh.
No, but I've been trying different ones. Like usually, like I get paid every Thursday, and usually I try to pick up a different type that I haven't tried before. And from what I've gathered, Canadian are trash, just garbage humans. I mean, not no, I'm just kidding. Canadian whiskey isn't good. I've tried multiple kinds and they've always just been horrible, like just terrible experiences. And then it's like I paid $30 for this, so I'm just gonna suffer through it because I mean shit, I'm not gonna lie, I drank Skull vodka as a kid. I can fucking drink some nasty stuff.
And it's
But
not
then
like
like I started trying some other stuff, the Irish ones, and Conor McGregor's whiskey is garbage. That shit's bad. Proper 12. That's no good. But then I tried some other ones. Like I can't remember the other brands, but Tullamore Dew was one I tried. It was like $20 for a bottle. And it was just really good and smooth. I'm kind of sold by Irish whiskey lately. So now I want to try a Tullamore Dew in a coffee to make an Irish coffee. I gotta look up the recipe now.
Yeah, Irish coffee. There's a drink called, I think, hot toddy, which I vaguely remember being tasty.
Yeah, that's one they used to give to sick people, I think. It's like whiskey and cinnamon and honey.
Something like
I'm pretty
that.
sure it's an old remedy. The hot toddy. I can't Google. I just almost went to Google. I almost dropped out. On the phone, it's like your instinct is to click on stuff, but then you get dropped.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the hot toddy was old home remedy. You know, the old rumor of like dipping the binky in whiskey to give it to the baby when it's teething type thing.
No, right. Yeah.
But hot toddy was like, oh, you got a sore throat and a cold? Well, some honey and whiskey. Which actually isn't a bad idea, because one of my favorite home remedies is homemade ginseng tea. And the ginseng like numbs your throat. It's heaven. Like better than the drugs that they give you at the doctor. Like if you got a bad sore throat, boil some ginseng with some peaches, a little bit of honey, strain it. Just instant remedy.
Sweet.
Or hot toddy. If you're
Oh,
WyzGyz, you just drink whiskey.
Well, I don't drink a whole lot, period. That's why I'm such a lightweight. But, I've had, tastes of, what I mentioned earlier. Was
you
it?
Dabbled.
Yeah. I mean, my parents would, maintain some booze in the house, but I was not the kind to go in and just take from it and get myself stupid drunk. It was just like, I'm not really interested. But if I do drink something for example, if I drink a beer, it'll usually be like a Guinness or let's see, what's the other name besides beer? Lager or a lager. And then of the harder ones, I'll usually go as far as whiskey, bourbon. I think around the holidays you can find both whiskey and bourbon combined, so they can add it to your eggnog and that kind of stuff. Most of the time, I actually enjoy this. I guess what they usually call girl drinks, the blended drinks like the blended fruity drinks like strawberry daiquiri and mango, pineapple margarita or what have you, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I love mango.
Yeah. I ordered some Chinese food today, and part of their menu was Thai. And I actually ordered the Thai dish I got was like a pineapple mango stir fry with chicken. It was pretty darn cool. Yeah.
I bet that'd be good. I haven't been to our Thai place in a while. I usually go there like 4 times a month, but because of the COVID stuff, they were not serving the way they usually would, so it wasn't as good. Like usually they'd bring it out to your table on a glass plate, like freshly cooked, and it's like delicious. And because of the COVID restrictions, they were like putting it in a styrofoam take-home container and then handing it to you. And so it like sits inside of there and steams. It's, you know what I mean? Like it ruined it. Like it ruined a lot of the food. It's like if you ever had deep fried spicy tuna maki, like it's like crunchy, crispy on the outside, but it's like a sushi on the inside. And then you get it now and it was just like a soggy mess. But I'm hoping they go back to their old menu because I love the Thai place and I love sushi. And
Yeah.
there's a crazy big bug in my room right now.
Really? What kind?
I don't know, but it's loud. I think it's a June bug.
Oh yeah, I get those sometimes too.
Oh yeah, it's a June bug.
You know what's
Don't fuck with me,
crazy?
bro. I'll eat you. I ate your cousin.
Oh no.
I ate a June bug once.
Oh, you did? Ugh.
Yeah, I was at a party, and this one kid, I don't want to say his full name, I guess. Not that it really matters, but Clinton. But like, it was like one of those parties where we're just hanging out and drinking, and everyone was like, I dare you to eat a June bug. And then so Clinton's a little crazy. She's like, I don't care, and he just picked one off of the wall and ate it because out here they're just everywhere, all around you. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he ate it!" And then they were like, "I dare you to eat one." So then I ate one, and then I ate one too. And then Clinton was like, "That's nothing," and he grabbed a wine glass and a poker card because we were playing poker, and he started catching them, and he put it in the wine glass, and he put a poker card on top, and he caught another one, and he kept doing that, and he had like about 20 of them in the wine glass with the poker card on top. And then he's like, I'll show you guys how to eat June bugs. And he pulled the poker card off and he just poured them all in his mouth and he ate them, chewed them all up and ate them like 20 June bugs.
Oh man, I can't even stand to touch them. You know?
Yeah, it was gross. They kind of taste like an almond, to be honest with you.
What? So
I just don't like anything with the exoskeleton. Like I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, I thought
Like I've eaten Filipino crickets. I've eaten like that wasn't too bad. Like they're roasted. But yeah, I don't know. Exoskeleton things are weird. If it's not a fucking shrimp or a crab or something. Like the weird new thing that like liberals are trying to sell. It's like we're all gonna eat bugs, and it's like,
right.
yeah, if I'm drunk as shit at a party, I'll eat a bug, but I ain't trying to eat it for dinner. What the hell?
That seems to be like a cyclical thing. Like first it'll become all rage that everyone's trying to get other people to eat. And then it'll kind of die down. They'll come back later. Because
Yeah, it'd be like the hipster thing. Like mineral water. It's like everyone's drinking mineral water. It's like it's not good. It just sucks. It's just like shitty, weird carbonated. It makes your mouth dry. Like it's not good. But people were like trying to be like white girl fancy and trying to look cool drinking it. Kind of like if you're ever in like high school and like you probably had a friend that drank beer and they pretended like they liked it, but then they take a swig and cringe, like, it's so good, bro. I love beer. And it's like, you clearly don't like beer. You're clearly faking it because you think it makes you look cool. That was the mineral water phase. It was weird middle-aged white women yoga people that were drinking it because they thought it was cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd rather eat a June bug than drink mineral water.
Oh dear, so much of the, yeah, that's fads for you though. People try and get them to become real popular, and for a limited time they are, but they don't last very long in the end, all things considered. All right, so I guess we should probably bring this to a close, eh?
Yeah, your short stream that ended up 3 hours.
Yeah. Like I said, it wasn't a big old 16-hour stream, so yeah.
Still technically a short stream.
Yeah, that's the fact. Cool. Yeah, be on the lookout in your mail because I'm gonna try and get this thing sent sooner than later.
Is it a glitter bomb because I joked about sending you a glitter bomb?
You shall find out. Oh, I had a question for you. Are you interested in being spied on?
Spit on?
Spied on.
Oh, spit on me. No, spied on.
Yeah, because someone gifted me an Echo Dot, and if I'm not mistaken, that's just like an Amazon, you know, Alexa, what's the weather like? Alexa, tell me a joke. Alexa, reorder me some printer cartridges. Hello, Dave. One of those kinds of things. If you're interested, I'd be happy to send it to you.
I don't really know what that is. Are you trying to spy on me?
No, it's Amazon who would be spying on you. Listening to your every move, knowing what you purchase, and creating a custom shopping list.
Well, they already do that.
Yeah, keeping track of your entire life.
This shit creeps me out, man. Like, my mom got this pizza, and it was like some stuffed crust bacon pizza, and it was like so good. It was like a frozen pizza, and it was like really good. I didn't touch my phone throughout this entire process. Like, I was over there, ate the pizza. I was like, wow, this pizza is like super delicious, awesome. I pull up my phone, I open it, an advertisement for that same exact pizza we just ate. And this happened like 3 times that week.
Yeah,
and like I used to be like, you guys are just paranoid talking about lizard people listening, like whatever, you're full of shit. And then I'm just sitting here like, yeah, this bacon stuffed crust Monera pizza is so super tasty. And then I pick up my phone and it was like, Monera bacon stuffed crust pizza on sale near you. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That's fucking crazy. So they're already spying on me, so.
You don't want another spy hanging out at your house?
I mean, might as well. I mean, it might be kind of sexy, like
Uh,
a, you know what I mean? Like a, what do you call that? What's the word? Voyeur?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like, Alexa, let's sexy dance. And she'll be all, yes, let's sexy dance indeed.
Yeah, I feel dirty knowing that the government's watching me lay in my bed eating chicharrones.
Yeah. Well, if you change your mind and want to be spied on after all, let me know. And then I'll pop it in the box. All right. Yeah, so that concludes this double stream bonus. By the way, did you know that I got a tablet?
A new one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I didn't even know you got one.
I got it through this promotion. It's it's pretty neat.
So by you got it through a promotion, you mean you sold your body?
Well, sometimes you gotta show a little leg, right?
Oh, the drawing tablet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. Not the kind from the Stone Ages where you try and draw on it with a rock.
Chisel.
Yeah, chisel. Yeah, that kind of tablet, graphics tablet. So I'm gonna try and do some streams where I learn how to use the software and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So we will bring this to a close. Thanks for everyone who joined us today. Thanks to everyone who watches the stream and who hung in with us. Thanks to everyone who watches this on replay. Please like, comment, subscribe. I think I'm somewhere around 342 subs on YouTube now. And it only took me about 1.5 years to get this far. So, continuing on the grind to monetization.
Show some skin.
Yeah. Probably gonna end up doing that. Yeah. End up like Wolverine. Almost every stream I go on. Be shirtless.
Might as well.
Yeah, life is short, right? And then you die, and then you pay taxes, and then you pay death tax. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So there you have it. Like, comment, subscribe, mark the bell for notifications. Drop some comments down below on this video, and let us know what if you happen to have gotten any of the same things I got, and what's your favorite. Also, finally, wanted to share. Send special thanks to my very special panelists, Rosetta Allen and Joe Frago. I'm going to give you the floor, Frago. You want to share with the world how you can be found on social media?
You can find me as a gay cowboy on Red Dead Online, as Joe Frago online, and I've been banned from Twitter, and I can't go back to Twitter, otherwise I'll get in trouble. But you can follow someone else on Twitter that goes by Gunplanoob1. That's a really cool guy who makes Gunpla and is completely unrelated to me whatsoever. And he's not a gay cowboy, so if you're against gay cowboys, then yeah, you can still follow Gunplanoob.
See, you're always supporting others. You're so selfless. You're always thinking
constantly
about other people, other creators. That's just amazing.
And yeah, it's just like I've been accused of only caring about myself, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever cared about myself.
Indeed. Indeed.
How can I fill your cup? How can I fill your cup? How can I make your day better? That's my focus.
There you go. How can I fill your cup and make your day better? There you go.
As a gay cowboy.
As a gay cowboy. All right. You know what you need? You need assless chaps. That's what you need.
I haven't seen them in the game yet, because so far I've got my outfit you see in the picture, and I got some super stupid looking boots, and I got a sombrero, but the sombreros in this game are racist.
What?
Yeah, the sombrero's tiny. It's like, that's not a sombrero.
That's not a
fucking
sombrero.
Party hat. Like, I wanted like a big sombrero.
Oh, man.
Now we're going off topic again. I don't want to go on a rant about how this game doesn't allow me to be a fake real Mexican.
A fake real
And
Mexican.
it won't let me ride a donkey. I cannot ride a donkey in this game with my sombrero.
Ride a donkey.
So they give me a tiny sombrero, and they won't let me ride a donkey. My whole point of playing this game was I wanted to ride a donkey with a big sombrero.
That is so wrong.
So I named my horse Donkey instead. So I just ride my horse named Donkey with a tiny sombrero.
That sounds like a plan.
But I digress. Back to us. You going to sleep.
Yeah, I think it's time. It's past 12 midnight over here. And you're on East Coast time, right?
Yeah, it's 11:16 here, but I get up for work at 3:30 a.m.
Oh, shit. You're all right. So you're Central. All right.
Yeah, I'm in the Midwest. I never sleep anyway, so I usually, it's no big deal, bro.
How many hours of sleep do you survive on then?
4.
Damn.
A night, I would guess.
I can't handle 4. I mean, my body seems to want 8 all the time, but sometimes I'm constantly doing 6 hours, and sometimes, as of late, with this, second job I have to fund my Comicsgate indie comic habit. It's like, it seems like my body automatically, for some reason, wants to wake up around 4 a.m. every morning when I don't need to technically be up until about 7 at the latest.
Yeah, I always wake up too early too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to it. I suck at sleep.
Yeah.
I'll go like 3 weeks without sleep, and then like randomly I'll go into like a coma, and I'll sleep like a 14-hour fucking thing.
Man.
Then I'll wake up naked. Bill Cosby left his shirt at my house, and I'm like, I got some good rest.
And you're like, again?
Yeah, happens every 3 weeks.
Oh, man. Hey, to each their own. Yeah, so thanks so much for hanging. You're always awesome. Good to have you. You're good.
Word.
So, closing it out. Thanks, everybody, and have a great night. Bye.
Peace.
Final guest that is the only person below White Holiday in the Comicsgate phone book. It's my favorite failed clone of Peter Sameti. The YouTube translation. WyzGyz. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.